black light. Now this right here is vital for you to watch. Some of y'all might know this brother, some of y'all may not. Dr. Alim El Bay and his wife kicking out this real science. Now that the coronavirus is engineered to take take our breath, and it's mostly after the brothers like myself, your old brother that's in their 70s and 80s, at risk. But we're gonna get right to it. Study this video right here.
All right, so let's come on down. Let's get into the information now. Okay. Yeah, I'm not moving over here, but hey.
I'm gonna try to get as much as I can.
Come on down. Okay, let's come on down. Keep going. Tell you when to stop. Okay.
If not,
fast or slow.
We'll get some. We'll get it later on.
Breath. Come on. Right
Part 3.
Yep. All right. Come on, one more. Come on. Up. No. Down there. Yeah, there you go. No. That's right there with Webster. Yeah, okay. So, Webster, 9th edition defines air as breath, or the gaseous mixture surrounding the earth. A gas is a loose assortment of various types of atoms, all right? And the atoms in turn is an extremely tiny ball of energy, right? Fritjof Kepler, in his Tao physics, observes atoms consist of particles, and these particles are not made of any material substance. The discovery that mass is nothing but a form of energy has forced us to modify our concept of a particle in an essential way. In modern physics, particles are not seen as a consistent of any basic stuff, but a bundle of energy. So we know that waves and particles, all right, upon observation, you have the double slit experiment in physics. The particles go through only one side of the slit. Upon non-observation, the particles go through both sides of the slit, and as it goes through, it transforms into waves. So energy then is the root of air. And in the ancient world, energy and spirit were synonymous. Both spirit and matter, the incorporeal and the uncorporeal, are two manifestations of the same one reality. Theologians call this one reality God. Philosophers call it that, or I am that which that I am. Scientists call it energy. Energy eternal. According to the law of conservation of energy, which states that energy is nothing, is what? Neither created nor destroyed, but constantly transformed. But whether we call it God, that, or energy, this one essence is the same, and from it springs forth both matter and spirit, which is breath. So right here, Madame Blavatsky, matriarch or of the Theosophical Society, she states that spirit and matter, or Parasha and Prakriti, are both the two primeval aspects of the one and second list. The two are different forms of the same basic stuff in the same way the ice and steam are different forms of water. This one reality has been found in every major world religion to be the beginning from whence all else springs. The Hindu call it basically Parabram. Sounds or tones was taught to me by Prince Bey, who was the crown prince of the Empire Washita, the Dagdamunya. And when I met him in 1995, he began to start training and teaching me in the sciences. All right, so we talking about some heavy Rosicrucian information, and really we talking about how he was able to put this information together. He was also said that he found this information by way of from out of Muata Ashby's African Holistic Health book, which Dr. Lady Africa, sometimes he just put things in the book and he don't go into no detail about it whatsoever. All right, another Rosicrucian, all right, based on my studies and based on what I've seen from his works. All right, so we got these grand masters giving up these keys. But here, this is what Prince Bey taught us. Each sound we would say 7 times. All right, the first one is the I sound. All right, these are all vowels. These are the powers of the vowels. All right, if you look at the word vowel means oath or sacred. El within Hebrew means God. So you're talking about sacred word of God or the sacred tone of God. All right, but this is what the word vowel essentially means. All right, vowels go in between consonants, and the root of consonant is constant, and the word constant means that which remains the same. So, what changes up the frequency of the consonants? All right, or the verb or the vowels. The vowels changed it up. This is why many years ago they had this song A-E-I-O-U, and sometimes why. That joint was out for back in the, I think that was like 79, you know what I'm saying, 78, 79, whenever it was, that joint was out, and it was a lot of info that they dropped in that. All right, but we're going to start with the I tone, and the I is actually Ain, which is in Hebrew or in Arabic letter, which is the symbol of the eye, in particular the third eye. So the I tone actually activates the third eye, right? The pineal gland in particular, the cerebral, where we get the word cherubims from, right? The hypothalamus gland get activated by the eye. The central nervous system is activated, and it radiates out towards the top of the head or crown chakra. The spiritual visions, the clairvoyance, even the male Sadekian energy or consciousness, Christ consciousness is illuminated by way of the I tone. So we normally sit straight up with our hands on our knees. All right. We take a deep breath in. We do 3 ohms. Now we begin to activate and open the third eye, the first eye as it should be called, the pineal gland. We start with the I tone, vowel, I. Last one. Okay. Now we're going to go to the Y sound, because A-E-I-O-U is sometimes Y. The Y tone opens the cerebellum, the medulla oblongata, the reptilian portion of brain stem, the limbic brain, which is at the back of the head, the medulla oblongata area, the Akashic records, memories, the past lives and photographic memory, the Akashic records, which is called Akasha, which was the name of Aaliyah within the movie when she played the vampire.
Queen of the Dam.
Queen of the Dam. All right, her name was Akasha. And in Sanskrit, the name means sky, space, or ether. All right, so these records are described to contain all knowledge of human experience and history of the cosmos. They are metaphorically described as a library, the universal library, and other analogs commonly found in discourse on the subject includes a universal computer or the mind of God. The records have been referred to by different names: the cosmic mind, the universal mind, the collective unconsciousness, or the collective subconscious. All right, so we're going to tap into that area, which is at the medulla oblongata, and it's called...
We're going to have to continue this on. The possessor of power and force. This is deep right here, so we're going to have to make a part 3. Black light out.